And what is going on YouTube? Just another game channel. Bring you just another video. So guys, I'm on my Warlock. I've still not done any Iron Banner with my Warlock yet. Now that's because I do have I've got over 620 tokens, and I also have the current Iron Banner, armor. Now I think the older armor is better. I think I think actually this is one of the best sets for the Warlock. But if you remember the ones before that, where it was ornament based, I think when you had like the Japanese samurai style ornaments and all that good stuff, yeah, they were awesome. Okay, so it's all arc based, I think. Let's have a look. So I've got my cats here now. Brilliant. Luna, I can't have 5 minutes. I've just come up here. You've not been up here for 2 days. I come up here, you're up here. Now this way. Come on, good girl. Yeah, that's it. So that's it. You just rub your tail against. Come on, lie down. Rub your tail against the microphone. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, I love you, but you're annoying. So I think it's arc. I think the stuff is arc-based damage, and I think it's got Grenadier and maybe Grounded or Blackout. I can't quite remember. But anyway, I always go for. It's really tough because like you want to go for the Geomag stabilizers because you get so much power. But then this is unbelievably powerful. It really is, and especially when you've got this, which is great for your grenades. Charging your grenade, you get that extra shield. You get some of your grenade damage back. Sometimes all of it. But then you've got the Crown of Tempest, man. For ads, just for pure ads, that just wrecks everything. What am I wearing? Doesn't really matter, does it? So let's have a look at this. I bought one of my favourite enhanced hand cannon loader. Shall we go for hand cannons? Shall we do hand cannons? We've got a hand cannon. Rampage and Outlaw. Beautiful. So this is my favourite looking. The stag. It's my favourite looking exotic. Look how long it takes guys to load this shit. Seriously, this is insane. Look at this. This is a PS4 Pro, but look how cool that looks. It just doesn't do good enough things. Grants rift energy when critically wounded. Okay, that's cool. Creates healing rift on death. So when you die, creates a healing rift so your teammate can come and grab you. But if we're going for ads, we're going to go for which one's a teleport. I don't like the teleport one. It does a lot less. They need a fourth one so you can mix and match. They really do.
Fallen up ahead.
So now I was going to use the Ionic Beam and go for the Geomag stabilizers, but the bosses do that thing where they change what element they are. So the problem with that is I could kill them in about 2 seconds with my with this class, except they go immune after a few seconds, don't they? So I'm going to use the normal Crown Tempest and just use it for mopping up shitloads of ads. I think that's the best way to do it. Oh, I didn't think about what exotic. What am I using? The Nascent Gun. No, that was a quest. It's the Polaris Lance. Yeah, I like this new, relatively new ornament. Looks pretty damn cool. Right? It's got the catalyst, so every headshot is a headshot, is an explosion headshot. Every headshot's like a bigger than a dragonfly headshot, and then you still get your fourth. And that's still, so there's two. That's two locked up. If you reload, does it get rid of them or what? Yeah, he does. Okay. It's not going to work. If these guys let me get the kills, I can generate orbs for them, man. Come on. This is an old machine. It's an old machine. Actually, is it? Oh, I can't even check, do you know? Just... Oh, yeah, okay. So loads of grenades. There we go, straight back up. Hold that for a sec, dude.
Registering an abnormal ether signature on that night. This worm is radiating ether too.
So I'm playing Elite Dangerous at the moment. There's a Distant Worlds 2. There's something like 12,000 ships doing basically going around galaxy together. And it's a full-size scale galaxy. 400,000. It's our galaxy, Milky Way galaxy. About 300,000 to 400,000 stars. There's about 1,000 light years in a 360-degree bubble that's inhabited by humans. Now there are aliens, but they're rare. We are at war with the Thargoids. We don't know where they come from. We found another alien race's technology. They're called the Guardians. We incorporated Guardian technology into our ships. But yeah, it's set in the year. Is it set in the year 3305? I think 3305 or 3503, something like that. So we've had hyperspace technology for a few thousand years. But generally, we've colonised about 1,000. There's some explorers, you know. There's actually Jack's station. He built there's these massive space stations. Obviously, they have hyperspace capacity. That's how they move them from system. But he did a 70,000 light year. He wanted to do the biggest jump ever. Ended up stuck at the other side of the galaxy. So now we've actually got you know, people at the other side can fly to the other side of the galaxy, dock your ship, make any repairs. But there's plenty of self-repair machines you can implant in your ship, or droids that can repair. You've got little repair like things you can launch, and they'll repair inner or interior damage to your modules, or you can launch things to repair outer damage to your hull or other ships or other people's. It's really cool actually. I wanted to be military support because I've got this Corvette. It's one of the biggest Federation ships you can get. It's massive, and it's got some serious weapons and shielding, and incorporates a lot of alien technology into it. And it's got about a 35 light year jump range, yeah, which 35 light years is not bad. But for a Corvette, it's amazing because when you fully armour one of those out, it's usually about 10-11 light years you get. So I've managed to do it like 80% warship, 20% exploration vessel. I've got fighter crafts that launch from it. I've got little space dune buggies that land on planet. I can land on a planet and drive around and mine rare ores and things. Or you can set your ship up as a mining ship and install all refineries in your ship so you can go and mine asteroids. But whatever you do, you know, there's a million ways you can set up a ship. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. Dude, let me get my fourth shot on this guy, and I get a big explosion like that, you see, and I'll die. There you go. And that should finish him off. But yeah, I'm heading out. I was 26,000 light years away from Earth when it started. I signed up for it and I forgot, so I started jumping back, and I'm at way stage 2 now. And they're going to be there for 10 days because there's like things to do. But I'm heading back to Earth because I didn't bring any weapons. Now there's going to be people wanting to attack and blow you up. I put a level 5 shield around an Anaconda, but it's really mainly I didn't put any weapons on it because at the time when I was exploring, this event wasn't active. I was out on my own, and chances of running into players out there are so slim. The one in 100 billion. Unless you're playing together with people that you're going out with.
So close to the surface. Mission reports from the
so I went out as an explorer ship and as a mechanical vessel because I've got I can carry like collector pods to collect materials, or I can use those as repair. I can use I store repair pods on board, 123 repair pods. So if ships get damaged from crash landing, they like damage 50% of the hull, or get into a tuffle with somebody, I can repair the outer hull. Now it's up to them if they've got. There's actual systems you can install to repair it, because when you buy stuff for the game, it's like a certain weapon is a modular weapon, So everything's your shield is a modular weapon. Shield enhancements are modular weapons. Armor enhancements, they're all modules that you can repair individually. Life support is a module, and you can upgrade all these things to military grade. Actually, military grade is not the like the armor and the shields, and military grade is not the best grade you can get. You can get reflective, that's like it'll basically give you like 250% protection against laser weapons. Reflective, it's a special reflective alloy that basically energy weapons just be like a mirror. Basically, it's called reflection for a reason. Then you got other ones that do the opposite. They'll like you'll get like 250% damage against like explosive damage and missiles. And I mean, when you're in big ships like mine, some of these small ships, you can only carry one torpedo, but you can carry a warp torpedo. If it hits you, it just destroys your warp drive, your faster than light drive. It can pass through your shields. It don't damage your ship, don't damage your shields, but it'll just wreck your warp drive, and you're fucked. Then you can't do you can't jump out of there. All you can do is hope to just keep flying and floating. Luckily, I've not got the best shield on. I've got the best shield. It's just it gives me the highest level shield is the one I've got. It gives me about 1,300 more protection than my current shield. Except it's so slow to regenerate that it's not worth it if you're constantly in fights. So I did the next one down, then I modified it for faster regeneration. So I've got this. I've got a really good shield. It's a special shield that you can only get from siding with galactic powers. God, there's so much in this game, guys. I wish more people get into it. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's thousands and thousands, tens of thousands on PlayStation, and probably hundreds of thousands actually on PlayStation, I'm guessing. But it's spread across Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, and everyone's joined up for this this amazing thing. And since I've been flying on my own for 4 days, I've just been parked in this asteroid. Someone's hollowed out an asteroid and turned it into a base right out. We're like 5,000-6,000 light years from the bubble, which is where humans are. And I parked there. I paid for it. I could repair stuff myself, but I'd be using my own resources. So I repaired, refueled. But I'm now heading back to Earth, or not Earth particularly. I'm heading back to whatever system I want, and I'm gonna have a look at my ship again. And it's just when you put weapons in it, you lower down your jump range. Any more weight slows down your jump range. Now, I added an extra 2 massive fuel tanks, but they don't actually weigh you down. Now I'm wondering if the fuel might do when you add it though. I don't think it does though, to be honest. But I've got a fuel scoop as well. I don't need the 2 extra. I really don't need the 2 extra things for damaging. Sorry, I don't need the 2 extra fuel tanks. I really don't need it. Because every time I jump into a star system, I fly by the star and slow down and scoop all the energy up, to refuel my everything. That's what I do. But I might go back, get rid of one of those, put some fighter bays in, so whenever I'm landing on a planet or dropping out a cruise, I can launch a fighter and I can have it escort me. You can give it commands, only attack if attacked upon, engage at will, maintain position, stay in formation, all this good shit. But yeah, I'm not used to tank on. Yeah, I'm just talking about that because I want to get in a group where there's like 4 of us in a wing that we're going to go and explore together. And I really wanted to bring my Corvette because my Corvette, man, it's got 2 fighter bays. It carries 16 or 32 ships or 32 fighters. No, 16 I think. I think I can carry 32. I think I can carry 32. Same place. I mean, every time I'm like landing, you're jumping in that, I'm trying to stay away from the sun.
Cleared off the nest.
Yeah. I'm gonna like because I went. First of all, I've got an ASP Explorer ship. They're a mid-range ship. They're really cool. They're really fast. It's got a big jump range on it because I made it that way.
The agreement.
But when you come to these, when you want to really go for an Explorer ship, you've got to make everything lightweight. Now, on my Corvette, for example, everything's military grade, everything's heavyweight, everything's like super powerful, you know, so it really weighs it down. You want as much armor as possible. You put on like heavy grade armor. You know, do all sorts of things that just make it tough. Whereas your Explorer ship, you make it as light as possible. So I've done that. So don't get me wrong though. Even an Anaconda's a big ship. It was the first big ship I got, man. It can take a pounding. Even everything that I've put on there, I've modified it so it's lightweight. So every module I've got, even if I put weapons on it, you can modify them so they've got incendiary rounds, acid-based rounds. You can phase sequence lasers, so part of the lasers will pass through, so they'll phase sequence through the shields and damage the hull. You can do all sorts of things. You can make them sturdier. You can make them heavier and more sturdy, so they can take more damage. Because when your weapons come out of ship, they drop. You know, they come out of holes on sides, and you spool up your miniguns. You can have like faster rate of fire. You can have all sorts of stuff, and you've got to do most things everything lightweight basically. But I didn't give myself no defences. I was going to put on a couple of chaffs when ships start shooting lasers at you and shit. You know, you put on a chaff and activate your chaff. It sprays that shit everywhere, and the lasers can't get a lock on. So yeah, none of those guys had lightning on. Had electric on. It was cool. But yeah, this Distant World 2s. I'm going because I were already out there, and I had to scamper back. So I've got about a 60 light year jump range to about a 60 normal to about a 77 when I'm not carrying as much weight. But I've been plotting courses using pulsars, and if you can safely navigate into a pulsar's magnetic stream, it'll over boost your drive, and I can get about 250 light year jump range out of that. So you know, I've hit many 250 light year pulsar jump ranges.
Hey hero, I thought you might come back.
Yeah, maybe you did,
with your buddy getting laid
Guess
out.
what? I've got to shoot these guys a weapon first. Here we
Escape
go.
prisoners are destabilizing the reef.
Player.
Came back to finish the job.
No.
Void, what is wrong
Let
with
me
you
run
people?
tactical for you. I've scoped the place out already.
Okay, you're doing that. That's cool. That's cool. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go.
Things
Oh wait,
go
hang on.
crazy.
I'm using solar and it's arc. Let me use some arc shit.
Prison of Elders welcomes you.
Fire.
Impress your ward?
Ah,
Yes.
649. I know I need to level shit up, but
I thought Varix took off.
I mean leveling one thing up, it
That's
just
the
kind of
warden's
pisses you off,
servitor
doesn't
that went
it? You know.
insane soon as Varix left the building. Must have some
But it's got to happen.
issues.
It's got to
He's
happen
running the
at some
whole
point, guys.
facility on a subroutine it calls
It feels
Challenge of
it
the
feels
Elders.
worthless, but that's what this is for. Damn it. Alright. Alright. But for the boss, we're going to be... oh shit, what is the boss? Oh, bollocks. Is this the boss where it's the one that keeps... I thought this was the boss where it's the big eyeball at the end. So I was going to swap over to my...
I'll
No, I
get
don't
this
think it is
prisoner
that
transport
boss.
out of your way, and maybe find the lights. Drifter, you seem like
I
you've
think
got
it's
some
the,
intel on this place.
into the big
How many
boss
cell
that
blocks did they open?
Let's
keeps
just say
regenerating him.
you're
So,
in
you know,
for
the
biggest
big
gunfight to
the
ever
big
happen
dude who
in
looks
prison.
after what's his
I'm a little
face,
jealous.
the prince. No, this is the eyeball boss. Is it? Can't see. Don't you come now? I'll just. Yeah. See, it bothers me when I'm not up at one. When I'm up at, you know, I'm 649. It bothers me. It really bothers me. But I know when the new DLC comes out, the new roadmap, we're all going up 50 levels, so there's no point. There's almost no point in me upgrading right now. But it bothers me seeing that shit. Didn't it bother everyone else? Also, what I want to know is, I've got 622 tokens for Iron Banner. I don't want them to go to waste. Now, I need to ask Bungie, like, I don't want them to go to waste next time, because if they are, I want to use them to get as many things as possible to the elite, to get resources and stuff. Maybe I'll have to ask them. Why have I got that? This weapon is beautiful, guys. You get the right versions. Rampage and Outlaw. You get that flash reload. Plus, if you have the flash reload on your arms, man, it's fantastic. I'm so gonna die now. My girl's about that shit. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh, you're there. Come in. I'm gonna use my, well, you know, I'm gonna use this when I'm in the
Is a Vex cell block.
Prison of Elders
I
area.
didn't think
Just
time
to knock
traveling
out,
robots
then I'm gonna
before
swap
gangs
over
in
to
prison,
the.
but there are Vex here of multiple
Yeah, this is
subtypes,
the right one.
slaves to a single mind.
Kill one of these good, then it's fucking aside from it. There we go. Beautiful. Beast. So you see the geomax stabilizer down. I'm playing some Iron Banner. Like, I've had some rough goes with Iron Banner last week. Man, I was at bottom of the leaderboard on like 3 of my games on last 3 or 4 of my games, and I went negative. So I've been counting how many times I've gone negative in Iron Banner since Destiny 1. I know it's geeky, but I keep a little sheet. I did it ever since I used to play Call of Duty back in from Modern Warfare. Back from Modern Warfare, from Modern Warfare 2, no, from, was it Modern Warfare 2 or 3? I don't know, it was like one, it wasn't 1, so I never got multiplayer, because I had a hack on that, I had like a Mac version, I played the Mac. Modern Warfare 2, no, it was from Modern Warfare 3 is when I started counting how many times I went negative and how many games and wins, and so since Destiny 1, I've gone negative. Since Destiny 1 until now, I've gone negative. And 4 of these happened in my last few games. I still had really good captures on the flags. But that's why I went negative, because I was getting on, like, we went up against full teams and I was solo capping again. And I'm always going up against 3 or 4 teams, and they were all on the same team, so they're working really well together. But so I've got a total of 16 times. I've gone negative 16 times in Destiny 2 and Destiny 1 since it's come out in Crucible. That doesn't include. That just includes. That doesn't. Well, actually, that just includes. I didn't include. I've not included, what did they used to call it? Trials of Osiris. I used to do well in that as well, don't want to get me wrong, but like that used to be pretty hardcore. And I only recorded like, I recorded when it were mixed games. I recorded just. I only play Control now, so you know, KD's gone down a little bit because I'm the guy who's doing the capping basically. But it's still a good 150, 155 or something. But yeah, 16 times, and that includes Iron Banner, Control, and when they used to mix the games between Supremacy and what's the one where you used to kill people? I can't remember what it's called on this. Well, 16 times negative. That's not bad over 4 years. And you should see me on Call of Duty, man. I don't think I ever went negative. No joke. No, I think I went negative. Actually, I don't even think I did ever go negative. Once, I think once. Actually, I went negative once on Call of Duty, and not because this guy was cheating, but I remember I went negative because this guy was cheating, but he missed it. He like hacked all the score streaks, so he got them one after another in Call of Duty Ghosts, and he got the big Odin launcher from Orbit, and he fucked it up every time. He had it like 8 times in single rounds. He just like he had one call streak after another, and he just fucked it up, man. And he just didn't get any kills with it, and he sucked. And I was just so pissed off that this guy was blatantly cheating, and it didn't bother him. It just cheating bothers me, man. It really bothers me, especially because you guys know that because I used to go 15-0. You know the 1v1s. All my matches, I used to go 15-0 unless they quit, and then I used to go however many and 0. So that's why, like, because they thought I had a fast rapid fire pad. I didn't. I just learned to use the MK14. It's got no cap rate on it, and if you know what that means, you can fire it as fast as you're able as possible. So if you really practice that thing, you can fire that fucker forever, as fast as you want, forever, for as long as you want. And boy, I got it so I could fire it faster than all the other weapons in the Call of Duty. I could fire it faster than the subs, faster than the assault rifles, all of it. So I got accused of cheating a lot, which pissed me off because I'm like, back then I didn't have any recording equipment, and it went back on PS3, and all I had were like a shitty like 2 megapixel camera, and I tried to record because like my normal pad, and then I said I'll record myself playing, and I'll face it up so you can see the pad I'm playing it at, and I'll send you what the video footage is. And I did do that to some people, and they're like, yeah, okay, sorry, you know, you're fucking awesome. And I know, most of them won't accept it. They're just like, no. And then I ended up on that goddamn website. It pissed me off. That website for cheaters, and I've never cheated in a game. I hate it. Ask my friends who ever played me. Like, you can cheat a lot in Borderlands. My friend used to do it. He used to give himself like something like 300 million shield, and then about 100 million health, and I used to outlast him with just normal. I used to just get all the best equipment and get. Man, I love that fucking game. Guys, is anyone up for a Borderlands 2 revival? I've got the PS4 edition. I do have all the over 8 power characters I transferred over, and they're all legit as well. I grinded those legit. But I started new games. I started new characters, new games when I you know, because I always want to finish game and then play Luce's DLC. You know.
Shiny.
You fought.
Not Luce's, Tiny Tina's DLC. You know, the one with the wizards and stuff. So, oh shit.
Looks like the trickster left you.
I'm screwed.
I always hated her.
Let's get it on that one.
But she made me laugh.
I'm not gonna have enough time to do it.
You're in the prison mainframe, the crazy servitor's nest. Buckle up. You've got some grizzled veterans with them.
Oh, I could have just melted. He'll have to do it. I've got no clue. I'll just do it with my. I'll do it with my limited ammo.
An old friend is here. Judgment at hand. Vex. Advantage.
got? Oh, oh. Shit. Right, I didn't change over quick enough. I could kill this boss in one shot, even without the even without his ability. I mean, even without. What am I thinking about? Oh shit! Sorry, fellas. That was my bad. I didn't see him. I was gonna. They've got melee. They've got the blackout on, so one punch can take you out. Shit. That was my bad. Oh shit! I'm out of ammo. I'm out of heavy ammo now. Give me all your stuff. Give me this. Come on. No, let me. Oh,
An old friend.
you guys aren't fun.
Here. Judgment at hand. Vex. Advance.
You. Can survive you. I was sorry, guys. I know I'm messing around.
Strategist.
Dude, I've killed this guy instantly in like every time I've like. Here we are. Watch this.
The overlap.
Fucking boom. Get fucking boom, son. Get fucking boom. That's right, baby. That's what I should. That's what I thought I came in with. You see. That's what I thought I came in with, and I forgot to swap over my
No hostiles on track.
my
I'll bring
thing.
the
My
ship into
bad.
transmat range.
I forgot to swap over
I might be looking for someone
my
to watch
class.
my
I swapped
back
over
one of
my
these days,
helmet.
to bring some major heat to
Swap
a
over my boots,
gunfight.
baby.
You
My
for hire.
boots.
I'll be in touch.
Ow. So yeah, I want to play Iron Banner sort of, because I want to get the. You know, I like getting the bounties so I can get the 650 stuff so I can upgrade shit. You know. So I think this is better than this set. And guys, go back and I'm tempted to do a like a montage of all the armor sets, because believe it or not, I've catalogued 117 armor sets from Destiny 2 so far. I've logged 117 just from Destiny 2. I don't think people think there's that many, but there is. And some I've not done because I didn't like them. I should have done them. Or did I do them and then delete them? I don't know. But we'll see. Hello, cat. What do you want now? Hello, what you doing, lady? You're going to stand on my... What are you doing? Look, you can lay down and get all cuddly, that's it, but just don't. You're falling off a table. You're falling off a table. I've got your bum, but you're falling off a table. Yeah, you are. If you go down, you're going to scratch me on your way down. She's so cute. She's laid on her back, just chilling. She's just chilling, sliding off table, trying to hold her onto it. Because I've got this big L-shaped desk, so in front of me I've got my iMac, my computer monitor, my PlayStation 4 Pro, my microphone, 6 or 7 4TB hard drives. I think I've got 10, a couple of 6 terabytes, all hooked up. And then on the L side of that, I've got my cat rug and my little cat who lays there, and I've got my lamp and changing this back now. Just need to check their. The reason I'm changing back is because this boss is one of those that's like annoying as hell.
I return the favor.
Yeah, bye bye. So I want to do max damage. Do you know, shall I try the so the bottom one? The bottom one, right, what you get is, right, first of all, what you get is when you put your thing down. Why is it showing all these people in a roster? That pisses me off. Come on, we want people who, that's it, it's you two. Oh, stop doing that. You're not in, wow, you're not in my roster, you guys. Run. All those people are not in my roster. Now, so in the bottom class, you get the shooter thing, you get the soul thing where it shoots, you shoot out beams and shit. Yeah, yeah. You get landfall, which is fantastic. The electrocuting melee hits extended range and recharges super grenades and melee energy. It's pretty good. Rift charge faster when you're near when our allies are near. Now this one you get chain lightning. Electrocuting melee enemies hits extended range and chain lightnings from struck target to nearby enemies. Transcendent, when cast with full grenade and melee energy, Storm Trust lasts longer and fully restores health. That's good. And it blink teleportation. Oh, wait, enemies damaged by your grenades chain deadly lightning to nearby enemies. Should we try that for a bit? Because I never go with that one, because this one's way better. I just think it's way better. Okay. Okay, now we're going to take these off. What we're putting on, just something that's going to make any sort of difference to anything. Enhanced, that'll do. Enhanced, yeah. Ooh, could put on that. Yeah, leaves a blast radius. That's pretty cool. You get your rift really fast, and when you activate it, you get a shockwave that can kill. Actually, can kill him. You can kill him. I thought that ran exotic just for me. So yeah, guys, if anyone else plays Frontier Elite and wants to, I'm looking for a Wing of 4 to export to go around the galaxy with, man. Now I can be mechanic, explorer. I'm going to have a big jump range, whatever, right? So I can be anything. Okay. I can lower my jump range to probably 40. I can probably lower my jump range to 50 light years, and you know I can carry pretty decent weapons, and I'll carry a fighter jet as an escort to help us out. But I'll have weapons. I could carry. I always wanted to be a mining vessel. It's quite satisfying mining asteroids or planets and shit. But with the new update, there's new ways to do it, and there's all new ways to do it. Break open asteroids with these new detonators, and I don't know how to do that yet, so that's a bit complicated. Okay. Alright, what we're gonna do. Oh, missed my shots. You know, like with some, like the Ace, Cade's gun. Just the way the weight that it's like weighted on front end. It's like a weighted hand cannon, and so that with the way the aim sights are, to get a decent headshot, you got to aim kind of up above the head, just slightly up. Don't aim for that reticle on the head like that. You aim just above it, and it'll kind of. It's weird how it works. It's really weird. Oh, baby, did that drop for you? So I've got the other one on, so I should get more electrocution when I electrocute enemies when they spread apart. I don't know. My grenades will do more. When I activate my super, when it's got more shit going, I don't know what that means. When I've got a grenade, okay, if I activate my super now, it's not going to be as good as if I've got full grenades or full melee or rift. Or I don't know. That should electrocute more people. That should.
Friend Kate 6 did not act alone. She was there.
Hello, baby.
Revenge put us all
So just.
prison. She is owed ours next.
I wanted to really use it. Oh well. Oh come on, guys! Don't let me die. Don't let me die after all. They're running away. No, not you after all that. Don't you let me die after all that. Don't you fucking say. Yeah, I had that guy. I had that other guy in my hands. Just, I think I got clipped by my teammate. I think when I revived him, he runned off and knocked my shoulder a little bit. That's all. Yeah, we didn't have to stop for these guys. It's just fun though, isn't it? I always think it's fun killing people. People always like, so I get it. Sometimes you want to rush through these things. I do. Sometimes like you want to do it because you know what? You can get exotics. You can get matter weave. There's matter weave things. You can get prime engrams. Oh, what's this? All right, I've already had 2 purples and a prime engram in this rack already. So that was really bad. See, I keep deleting these, and I've had loads of them. And you know what? They're really fucking good. They're really good as a powerful weapon, as a legendary powerful weapon. Box breathing. Not skin. They're really good though. I'm going to start keeping them. I had some with Rampage on and Rangefinder and all sorts of good shit. Also, guys, you know, for the forgers, you know, you've got your normal weapons, your forge weapons that you really want, and then you've got those other ones. There's like Gambit weapons. There's like Crucible weapons. Now, look what I got from doing a Gambit weapon. Yeah. So what it does when you get a foundry forged Gambit weapon, gives you an extra perk slot. Look what it gave me for this lot, yeah? Postal Starter shotgun. That's what no one opening shot on Rampage. I got fucking full auto as my additional perk. So yeah, full auto Rampage, baby. Get home, son. That shit is gonna kick some ass. Okay, so according to me, because of right now, because of all my stuff's full, when I activate my thing, it should last longer. Is that right? Yeah, it should last longer. But my helmet makes it last longer anyway, so I might as well go with a better version. So I can do some of my own shit. Oh shit, not all my own shit, yo. So it should. Oh, is that all I got, really? That's all I got. You're kidding me. Give me some, quick. Give me some. Oh my god. Is that all I got? Is that all I got? Oh my god. Oh. That's annoying. That's annoying as hell. Oh yeah, I'm on the beam. I don't know what this does. I think it just sprays further. Would I do that? Would I do this? Ooh, like that. So what do you want some of these grenades? Oh, just hold that. Yeah, baby. Throw one of those in there. I don't think so, son. I know what these boys are thinking. Man, this guy's a fucking pro. That's right, baby. I'm a pro. I'm a pro. I'm a pro at being a hoe. Did I just say I'm a pro at being a hoe? 'Cause I am, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I don't know what that means. No more of that. I do believe, ladies and gentlemen. I wish people would use. I use well, this is okay. Oh, I can't use it. Right. I use these in every game. Okay, guys. I use this in every game for me and my teammates. I can't use. Where are they? The boons, these sort of boons. But other people can use them, and I wish they would, because we could get like extra, well, just extra tokens, extra shit. You know. Just all the stuff that we need and want and love. I don't know what I like best out of this. Prometheus lens, wave splits. Storm, yes, mate. So I'm not killing guys. I'm going to generate in a roll. There you go. The one orb is using that arm sheet, that's fine. I'm orbing up for you fellas. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh shit, have I put the wrong one on for the... I hope I am put... Oh, need a teammate. Let me check something. I need to not be in the middle, thank God. I've got some notes that I want to make, but I've got some... Just, I'm a nobody channel, you know. But I'm a well-educated, creative person, and I'm just not saying I'm creative because I'm like, yo, I'm creative. Like, I've studied creative disciplines. I've always been creative from a young age. That's why I ended up doing half of my degrees in the creative fields. You know, I've got some ideas that could really help with these supers and the character development and all that good shit. I've been thinking about them for years. I really should, you know, I should start making. I did start making notes, but I really should start making a fucking notebook about this shit. Because just send it to Bungie, say, look, here, just reckon, you know, you don't have to pay me, but pay me if you want. If you use any ideas, just a couple of quid, you know, just pay me whatever, a couple of 100 grand will do, and double that. But like, I'm just kidding. 100 grand's no, especially if they get like some amazing ideas. Because idea generation is one of the hardest things to. Like, how do you make money from that? When your primary goal is an idea generator, it's a hard thing for people to. Well, how the fuck do you pay? How do you make money from that? How do you charge from that? But it's like, it's hard being an idea generator. Coming up with like creative solutions for really difficult problems. It's fucking exhausting on the mind. It really is. And I remember days like doing 12-13 hour days in the university, you know, as a lecturer or as a PhD candidate or as a master's student, doing all those hours and then coming home and being exhausted and getting home at like, you know, 6 in the evening and then working till 3 AM that following morning, getting about an hour's sleep and then getting back up and doing it all again, doing that for years. You know, I lived off an hour to 2 hours sleep a night for most of my life, most of my education life. I think that's why my insomnia got so bad, maybe. You know, because I'm just like, I always had problems sleeping, but because I was always so focused and excited, and I can never wind my mind down. You know, when you get like, you've got an idea, you've just got to finish, you've just got to keep working on, you just can't stop. When you're like that all the time because it's your job or it's your profession or you're a student and you get your degrees in those fields, like, yeah man, that always kept me up. So yeah, interesting shit. So I've got a couple of sleeping tablets left. Even though they don't work, I still take them because they have like a sedative effect, like a sedation effect on me. So like when you're awake for as long as I am, it does a lot of damage to your nerves. Like you know when you feel like you've had 1,000 million cups of coffee, you're like jittery and nervous and you feel ill and you're shaky. Like it's like that when it's like that all the time. It's overwhelming and painful. And so what you do is you take the sleeping tablet, and while it don't put me to sleep, it actually just chills me out a bit. Sometimes they work, like a good 10%, 5-10% of the time they work. So I'll get like, you know, I might get half an hour sleep out of one of them. So you know, they're still worth taking. Yeah. So, but yeah. Even though, you know, they don't work as sleeping tablets as such, I mean they do a little bit. They're still very important in keeping me sane. Because you know, not snapping. I've snapped a few times in my life because of my insomnia. One time I ended up in prison because of it. Not in prison. I got arrested. I didn't go. I'm not a convict. I didn't go to prison. I just got arrested and the charges got dropped because it was because of, you know, been awake for fucking 12 days and you're pretty stressed out and you don't quite know what's going on. So yeah. That was fun though. It was fun. It was so good. Do you know, I've not used a nightshade in a long time. Oh shit, do you know what I should have been doing? I've been trying to get as many of these, like, damn it, these things. Like, that's what I need to use auto rifles in that. How many I've not done? I've already got one of those, so it's fine. Opponents rapidly defeated. Crucible rapidly defeat opponents in groups of 2 or more. What? The fuck? What's he talking about? Yeah, I need to keep doing that because I want to get as many of these as I can to delete to get the resources I need so I can upgrade things. Because I've got the loaded question, I weren't impressed. It looked good at first until I realised you had to have a full clip. Like, it had to be full. You had to have like 8 or 9 rounds before it exploded, and it didn't do that much good. Yeah. Right. So we've probably got a few things there. I love the stag, man. It looks so good. It's one of the best looking things. Man, there's a lot of things I ain't used for. God, I ain't used any boots for, like, you know, the. I love the ones. I never used them because they look shit, but they've got a what are they called? A fucking. What are these things called? I can never remember what they're called. An ornament. It's because I like asleep, guys. Yeah, I'm losing word recognition fast. I've been documenting it for the last 4 or 5 years. I'm losing word recognition really quickly with really simple words. Things that are ingrained deep, like things like to do with my studies and my work, that's fine, but, you know, it's just worrying me though. I've been documenting it in notebooks for the last few years, and I'm, yeah. So there was the boots that let you never reload. So when you're in a rift, that were really cool. Never liked them, but they brought a really cool ornament out, and they looked really good. But is it the transversive steps I used to use? Because you used to run really fast. I used to really like that. But anyway, you know what? Let's just go back to. Shall we just do? I don't know. Let me have a look at something. Right. Okay. Alright, I say we go do. So I don't, guys. I'm asking too long. When I do strikes, it's 3 strikes. Yeah, we know it's 3 strikes. You know, fuck it. Let's cut it here. We'll do 3 strikes. While I'm rendering that, we'll record a lot more stuff. We'll do like 3 gambits or something, or we'll do Flashpoint Titan. But I never know what. See, I like doing long videos because there's a lot to do, you know. And if I'm doing like a single strike and then cutting it up and that's it, done. It's terrible, you know. It's just not enough playtime. It's a lot of messing around, so I do 3 strikes. But guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to cut this up now, and then while we're doing that, we're going to move into doing Titan Flashpoint and the you know, heroic. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll ask at the start of the next video how long you want our videos to be and the sort of things you want to see, and I'll accommodate you guys. For those that do watch my stuff while my voice is going, I will accommodate you guys. So I'll see you all real soon. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. So cheers.